Hello jammy gamers and welcome back to another 7 Days to Die video. Today is a POIs part 3, specifically around bunkers. Now bunkers are going to be found here and there all over the world. There's only one that we're not going to cover, but we're going to demonstrate a couple. So here's one, and as you can see they don't just have to be in towns, they don't have to be in cities. This one's in the middle of nowhere. It's got that corrugated iron sort of fence, it's like a little junkyard with a little house attached to it. This doesn't have a house attached to it, so that is not a bunker, so don't get fooled. Wanted to show you that really quick before we jump in. Here's another one inside a town. It's got that metal corrugated iron type fence around it, but it's got the little hut. And that little hut is where we need to go inside now, and this is on ×2 speed. And we'll just demonstrate what sorts of things you can expect to find inside a bunker and its sort of layout. There's an exhaust vent there, so that's an alternative entrance, but really it's blocked up by iron bars. I'd ignore that. But you've got to break that metal floor, break the vault door, which I've already broken, and then you're inside the bunker here. And this is the smaller of the two that I'm going to show you. And this one has what you'd expect. So it does have a couple of weapon crates, it does have some bookshelves, it's got some lockers, some clothes, things like that. But let's just free up some space here. Make sure that we're not holding up too much junk, and then we can go loot and show you what we can find. So if we take into the left, we've got some bookshelves, we've got some food storage, we've got some beds, a corpse which can hold some items. The weapons stash there, that's the most valuable thing you're going to find in this smaller version of the bunker. And we've got some good gun parts there. So again, it goes off your scavenging and your quality Joe perk. But you can find a number of high quality items there. Corpses, again, I seem to find some good stuff in corpses a lot of the time. But otherwise, this bunker, like I say, is the smallest and there's not much more to show. They are very, very good in terms of a base. Fantastic. You're already underground, so you're safe in that regard. It will just be building something above on the top. If you check out the classic base video I've done, there's some really bog standard cheap ways to prevent zombies getting in. Looking at number 2, we have this small house, almost like a shack, with a well out the back. Now wells, if you're going to find them in 7 Days to Die, on the console version at least, are going to have bunkers at the bottom. The only one that doesn't necessarily have a bunker, and that's what I said before, I'm not going to show you, would be the one in the ice trader. Now if you have, or rather a snow biome trader, now he is going to have a well, and that's going to go into his pre-chiseled out mine shaft. So it does kind of count as underground base, but traders you can't build a base like that. Out of the two I'm going to show you, this bunker is the largest of the two, and it's the most viable for a base in terms of, you know, the capacity for you to grow. Obviously, zombies can't dig down on console version, so you can knock out some of these blocks of concrete. I found iron behind the very back central piece of concrete every single time. I think that's like 4 out of 4 that I've actually been asked to dig out the back of anyway. And you've got this massive weapon storage facility as well. Or room, not really a facility. But lots of viable options of loot inside that. With 3 odd weapons crates. You got all of the different boxes as well, which is really, really good. Lots of opportunities to get loot. That's going to be your only drawback if you want to build your base inside a bunker like this. Is that those loot spawn areas are not going to respawn so long as you have yourself in the area. So depending on your setting, loot should respawn every 30 days, but it will reset the clock if you go too close. So in order for it to respawn, stay away, don't build your base in it, come back 30 days later, and then the loot should be there again. If your quality Joe keeps going up and up, then definitely loot these early game, and then you'll get higher quality loot when you go to revisit it next time. So it's worth that pain. Same as banks and POIs part 1, so check that one out. Again, another short video, and let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of this one. Give us a like and subscribe. It's only a short one today, but we really appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.